a gap that needs bridging. Build a world that's worth having. Lend a hand that's worth giving. Breathe away. Find a cure. Then show the world your heart is pure. Begin the movement. Begin the path to heaven. Be the one who is wiser. Find the one who needs guidance. Be prepared to love. Don't be scared of what you're dreaming of. Breathe away. Find a cure. Then show the world your heart is pure. Begin the movement. Begin the path to heaven. No one knows what you're thinking. Nobody knows. No one knows what you're capable of. And nobody cares. But no one fights the inevitable. The inevitable love. Breathe away. Find a cure. Then show the world your heart is pure. Begin the movement. Begin the path to Say goodbye, to say hello. Just like when you love someone, you let them go. Because to love is to find the joy in giving away your favorite toy. Breathe away. Find a cure. Then show the world your heart is pure. Begin the movement. Path to heaven.
Hi everybody, it's Evelyn. I have a twin flame read for you. It's been a very interesting day. My mother passed away this morning. She was in a lot of suffering for a long time now because she's had Alzheimer's for about 8 years now. So we all know that she's at peace. But I did want to bring you this read. There's a very special message there from my mother as I did this read. And I did today, it's still the 10th right now. I'm probably going to post this tomorrow on the 11th. But I needed to get this done because I was obviously very busy doing a lot of phone calls and things like that today and paperwork. So the read that I did today, I had posted my other read this morning. And right after that, I started working on the read for tomorrow. And I got right as I'm starting the read, I had just literally put down the last card for this read when I got the call that my mother had passed. So obviously then I was very busy making phone calls and that kind of thing. But after I was done all that today and I got back and I did this read because I wanted to see the message there, because I knew that the message on the code line had started off with Ma. So I was very eager to see what the message was. And so we'll get to that in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. When you hear a bell, that means an angel just got their wings. Sending you guys lots of love and blessings today. I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck today, this Sunday, at 11:42, which is Justice and the Two of Cups. And today's the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, the sudden events, which I brought up earlier today. And tomorrow will be the 11th. So we'll be on the 17th of the Star and the 11th of Justice, Truth and Balance. At 11:51, which is Justice and the King of Swords, as I'm clarifying the cards, E, Lovers came up. And then S, which for me is Sophia. So the E, Lovers, can have to do with lovers, but in the read today, the Lovers came up reversed, but it wasn't so much. It's definitely going to be some breakups happening. There's a lot of consoling people today in the read, but also my mother was Gemini. And although this was a read for the collective, it was done for the twin flames, for everybody. There definitely were messages coming through for me as well, since I was doing the read. And so my mother was Gemini, and the Lovers card came up reversed to reflect that for me. So the other messages in the read are going to reflect differently for everybody out there. But there's definitely a lot of consoling and grieving going on in different reasons. So there'll be some breakups out there, but also some people passing, like my mom. I finished clarifying at 12:09, which is the Hangman and the Hermit. And that's just when I got the phone call about my mother. And I got off the phone at 12:12. So I finished clarifying at 12:09, and the major arcana for this read were reflection, strength, reflections to the Hermit, strength, which is strength, lovers is the Lovers. Before the read, transition came up, as well as guidance. Transition is the Death card, so that was reflecting my mother had already passed when I started this read, because she must have passed when I was actually doing the video for you guys this morning. So I started before the read, transition and guidance came up, transition being death and guidance being the Hierophant. After the read, the Wheel of Fortune, or the Great Wheel in this deck, the SIRIAN Starseed deck, came up, and also the Tower as well right after that. So that has to do with sudden events. And I do have the pictures of the read now, so before I forget to show you, I'm going to show you them now. All right, so, oh, do I or don't I? Nope, I forgot to put them on my phone. I did take the pictures, but I forgot to put them on my phone before I did the video. So I will definitely tag the main read so you can see it. Yeah, I don't think this is the last one. Yeah, no, it's on my iPad there, which I can't stop. I'd stop it if I could, but I can't. All right, so we had the four Pentacles, 3 Swords, and 1 Wand in this read. There were no cups in this read. The Knight of Swords was the only court card in the main part of the read. We had the King of Wands and the Page of Swords before the read, and Knight of Pentacles came up after the read. We had double 2s, double 1s, and double 8s in the read. 11 is Justice, 22 is the Fool, and 8 is the 2 twins dancing side by side, dancing balanced within their masculine and feminine. And the code line was all about karmic completion, adventure, completion, healing, rebirth, and relationship change. The code line was all about the number 13 from 12 and 1. So, right, the wisdom of the Hangman, seeing a new perspective, and then the 1 of the Magician and the transition of the 13. We had 431, which is the 4 of the Emperor, and 31 of the expansion energy of the 5 of Wands, or the 43 of the 3 of Cups and the 1 of the Magician. Also 12 came up the Hangman, 24 the Queen of Wands, 46 the 6 of Cups, 68 the Page of Pentacles, 28 the 2 of Wands, which is the Twin Flames, 23 is the King of Wands, 34 the 8 of Wands, and 89, which is the Phi energy, the expansion and contraction, back to center again. It's a reflection of the 98, which is the human body temperature. So regarding the code line here, karmic completion, adventure, completion again, so both completion cards from this deck came up. Karmic completion, adventure, then completion, healing, rebirth, and relationship change. The code line here, now get this, it started out with Ma, and then was S for Sophia, and then AD, which is after death. And this literally was started right after my mother passed. So here's what the 3 different translations of the code line said today. Ma, sad, to pull out, to withdraw, to get out, to take off. Performing, toggling up in a disappearing act, in flame. Acing drama, to be, old, sweet, and whole. Religion, beer, and leather strap in there too, which would be the humor of my mother for sure. Karmic completion, adventure, completion, healing, rebirth, and relationship change. The second time I went in, to knead the bread, or in other words, the dough, like kneading the dough, not kneading it, but with your hands, kneading the bread to make it. To knead bread, to serve. Juggling crystal plates. To be silent and hold my tongue. I am still at rest. I leave unsaid. My skin, bark, or hide. The tray, prop, stain, or floor. I leave behind my chastity belt of my flame and my soul. Ma, Sophia, after death. Mary, after death. My mother's name was Mary. To understand the dance, the act, at rest. I leave unsaid behind my skin, or in other words, her body. She's leaving behind the avatar. And this is what she's saying here. Ma, Sophia, after death. Mary, after death. To understand the dance, the act, right? All the world's a stage. At rest I leave, unsaid, skin and hide on floor, chastity belt of flame, soul. So those were the messages coming up. And there's another message that came up from her in the read as well. So I started this read with the 6 of Pentacles reversed at 417, which is the Emperor and the Star. Beneath the 6 of Pentacles reversed was the King of Wands upright, the Page of Swords upright, Transition, which is the Death card, Guidance, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Swords reversed. Not sharing, perhaps not settling out, dealing with debt or the unfairness of a situation after the King of Wands shaman with message of transition portal and or guidance or even God, released from prison, settling out in equitable relationship, standing up for self to end the pain, align with desires in order to work it out. At rest, taking a break or 5D meditation, that could be medication as well, in a downturn, twist of fate, with message of love awaiting at the gate. Scorpio upright, Taurus upright, and Libra reversed. At 427 to 28 is the Emperor and the 27 of the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Wands, 28. Oh, by the way, that song was called Breathe a Wave by Evelyn Stainthorpe. It's out there. So as we continue on, oh, this is where my mother came in. So right there at 427 to 28, which is the Ace to 2 of Wands, right? So the twin flames and the ignition of the third flame. I'm so glad we had this time together. I forget the tune. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time we have to say, so long, everybody. I don't know, I'm dating myself because this is from the Carol Burnett show, but that was very much my mother's energy, and she was sending me that message to, make it light. that it's a good thing. We had a great time. Now it's time to say so long. So grieving loss, regret with the past, perhaps a lover's breakup, or Gemini reversed with a new passion with the Ace of Wands, a flame. The flame for the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, community, or legacy, their dysfunction or loss of money or loss of family member, in pursuit of happiness in an upside down world, or the Ten of Pentacles family conflict with the Divine Feminine in the 5D, the Emperor upright, the King of Swords upright, and the High Priestess upright, doing well, or home now with the Emperor and husband or siblings. 10 channels on, 5 by 5 in a domino effect with reptilian boots and the High Priestess on top of communication with the Emperor and the King of Swords between them. It was very interesting because as soon as I saw these 3 cards, it is a general read for everyone, so there's going to be multiple messages that come up here. But as soon as I saw these 3 cards, it was my oldest brother, my second brother, and then me. And then my sister and my little brother were reversed in the next pile, showing that they may be taking it a little bit harder than we are. And also at the same time was showing me my mother passing and now being with her brothers and my dad. So it was so cool the way this came up, because those characters in those 3 cards could come up both ways. So the King of Swords with ski boots or medical booties watching over the High Priestess with big Viking thorn in their third eye. The Queen of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed, having a harder time with the injustice and no peace of mind at 438, which is the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Red curtains, jealousy, rejection, moodiness, or insincerity here, or just sad sack in injustice and unable to move to peaceful waters at the moment. Religious factors comes up here, and beneath that was separation. So the religious factors does not have to be religion. It can be any kind of differences, cultural, age, any of that. Separation in relationship and or death of Gemini reversed or Pisces reversed, perhaps. The Queen of Cups Cancer sharing affection with the King of Wands upright, implementing a plan with the wounded warrior telling their troubles to a friend. Or the Queen of Cups comforting a guy while the King of Wands is comforting a girl at night, and the wounded warrior, guy with girl on his lap, is consoling him. No more bare feet and mess, all naturally booted up and organized. Could be 2 of low vibration also here, strategizing or plotting something together at 454, which is the Emperor and the Page of Swords. Spiritual career comes up here as 78, which is that 10 of Pentacles, the end of the deck. And beneath that, personal growth, the number 7, the Chariot. With sadness and or jealousies, feeling rejected, imbalanced, not sharing, unfairness, debt, inequity, walking away and within from the devil on fire, or Capricorn upright and King of Swords upright in ego death, or perhaps weak, needing courage, the strength to come clean, to clean up their act or space, or perhaps a pet or Leo past and cleaning up after them now, or sneakiness between the King of Swords and Leo reversed at 459, which is the Emperor and the 5 of Swords, or Capricorn King of Swords walking away from Leo Knight of Cups reversed, who may be jealous there, and the end of an era with justice or divorce, Gemini reversed and Libra upright, walking away, spreading the word, or the Page of Swords message to the devil and or Capricorn temptation, knowing and having and keeping to themselves. At 501, which is the Hierophant and the Magician, we have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, both upright, singing together, which was funny because after I got that Carol Burnett message, my son and I were singing that together. It was really cute. So the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups singing together, or announcing or making calls, or a wake-up call here. Coming clean about scam, debt, unfairness of the High Priestess with no peace due to religious factors or other differences of the wounded warrior and the spiritual career. Or cleaning up act or space to correct an imbalance in a relationship with the High Priestess upright, which can be Pisces and even Virgo, in need of peace with the wounded warrior and spiritual career, which again is 78, which is the end of the deck, the 10 of Pentacles. In the recent past is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, withholding of time, money, and effort, or planning for a new life, sad, grieving, loss, regret, the past, and turning your back perhaps on the King of Cups reversed, not wanting them to see you cry, powerless to the end of a family or emotional cycle, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, community, or legacy, with the whole truth coming out about arousal, excitement, and spreading the word, or stepping up to the bat in transition or death to implement a new plan, and not sharing grief or instability, move, visitation, or an ending to a marriage or home, and the Knight of Wands rushing back to the past, but the rescue effort was in vain. Okay, and I just want to point out here that the Ten of Cups reversed came up right next to the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So it's like the ending of a huge family, emotional, financial, and practical era. Okay, this is a big end to an era. I'm just trying to see if there was any other tens right there. The Ten of Swords came up in the underlying energy on top as well. So there's 3 tens right there. And we'll see how this goes as far as the 4th one. So the foundation here is the Knight of Swords reversed, at war, from unstable home or place, or ready to take down anyone who comes near the place, or the party's over and sad to see them go. But standing in their truth, it's the best for all concerned. The Queen of Cups upright, starting over in love, sitting on the war within, transmuting it in the violet flame. The central energy here is reflection, upright, the Hermit with light. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, which doesn't have to be a Virgo, it can be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and suffering in silence with aid at side, or the High Priestess, secret, Pisces or Virgo, and Chariot or Cancer, with Scorpio perhaps, visiting and separation, heartbreak, implementing a plan at night, holding tongue in reflection of death and transformation, or an ending. And Virgo upright, Pisces upright, Cancer, and Scorpio all upright, strong, moving forward, perhaps some tears at night. The challenge being the Two of Pentacles surrender, the Hermit at bedside, no light will help here, or Virgo and Capricorn visiting ill parent to say goodbye. The King of Swords on a quest to delay things with Capricorn or Virgo, or the King of Swords is initiating negative exchange with one or the other, or just holding back his true feelings. The Knight of Swords reversed and the Empress upright here, harsh words behind her back, or the Knight of Swords reversed holding their tongue with the Empress upright, or Taurus. The King of Wands is looking back at the Knight of Wands in failed rescue effort. The Queen of Swords upright is coming clean about guilt and shame and burdens. Atlas, the weight and back pain, ending pain, painful end and or betrayal and or bleeding out. Letting go to repair, fix, or mend, with the Knight of Cups reversed, depressed. About the Empress upright and the Queen of Wands reversed at 533, which is the Hierophant and the 33 Christ vibration, the 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. So depressed about the Empress upright and the Queen of Wands reversed, which can be the same person, or they could be a mother and daughter as well, with issues at work, not getting attention, or no success at work, or perhaps feeling like they're failing or not making money, or someone paid under the table and trying to stand up for themselves is very difficult when you have no leverage there. Or the Knight of Cups reversed is depressed or losing hope, or arrogant about the Empress upright and the Queen of Wands reversed, leaving work under the radar to stand their turf. Now the Four of Swords upright at peace, rest, break, meditation, in deep thought by the water, inspired by the past, aroused by the High Priestess or Pisces or Virgo, with open heart, destabilized and broken. No option but frustration and lack of inspiration. Sick, or the Page of Wands reversed all over the place and with no energy at all, with secret passion in the 5D, reflection and holding tongue, the Ace of Wands, new passion in burning the past and heaven in their eyes, fantasizing in need of peace and love, and leaning on the truth. The Fools reversed, falling into drama, sudden events, epiphanies, and the crazy world of the Divine Feminine in the 5D, losing hope with the King of Pentacles, released from prison or released hostage, Leo or kids, or sunshine and happiness, to work endlessly, to deal with issues at work, judgments, announcement, wake-up call, or making calls or music, coming clean to or about third party, Queen of Pentacles reversed, the inequity, with the Emperor upright receiving the Knight of Wands or those pursuing him, All business relationship is on the fence at the gate, her telling him where to go and what to do, eyes wide shut, fell on face from grace or lacking faith, or fell into a breakup, or bumped into Gemini reversed Queen of Wands reversed Aries with issues at work under the radar, or failure in fending off others, perhaps suitors or bill collectors, perhaps. Soon as the Two of Swords upright, knowing and floating, the Six of Cups kids, soulmates, twins, loving each other, or nostalgic memories and self-satisfaction with the devil waving and no longer affected by temptation. The Queen of Swords upright speaking about the past and being strong or looking back at Leo or Pet. Past without peace, being aroused or with clowns spying on the Queen of Swords, the twin flames seeing themselves as the Eight of Pentacles upright, synchronicities and heaven in their eyes, under the radar lovers or failed relationship or Gemini reversed. The magician knowing and manifesting silence, withholding to magnetize, and letting go to fix a little bit at a time. Gemini both upright and reversed here, and Virgo. Getting to know each other. And then around the twin flames or how they're seen is the Strength card, the Leo, the Ring of Fire, chomping at the bit. The Page of Pentacles reversed in need of help, and Hermit shedding light on it. Injured and left behind, Wounded Warrior connected with the Hierophant at 555. Wounded Warrior in the Hierophant. At 557, which is the Hierophant and the Three of Swords, the separation, or Leo is unable to get something off the ground, with Hermit illuminating everything he or she does. Two out in the cold, the Wounded Warrior and the one left behind, injured, in connection with Hierophant, religion, establishment, contracts, or God. Taurus and Virgo, or Hermit and their handlers, the Old Boys Club. The block here for the twins is the Ace of Wands upright. That third energy, the flame, the ignition of karmic completion, adventure, completion, healing, rebirth, relationship change, but even more so domestic harmony. And that has to do with the home, but also your body being the home. Holding back new life, the Page of Cups unable to express their emotions, and Lovers reversed and Gemini reversed, receiving an offer of love from impatient Sagittarius, fallen angel, or one no longer patient. Or the Queen of Wands reversed is a Gemini, fallen angel, sending love to Capricorn who's waving goodbye. Or Saggy reversed to Gemini or Capricorn. Gemini's reversed, Capricorn's upright. Or Gemini reversed, fallen angel, or impatient to send their love to Capricorn and Virgo, Leo, Gemini, and kids. At peace now. Social distancing, this was a joke my mother was making. I'm social distancing and not coming together, bad influences or third parties. The Knight of Pentacles now, loyal, humble servant, getting their wish in a twist of fate and sudden event. The Knight of Pentacles offering help to walk away and awaken, to become enlightened and or lighten up, which was again my mother's message. 632, which is the Lovers and the Six of Wands. The King of Wands reverse message in transition to God or Hierophant, marriage, establishment, or religion, released from prison, in debt, holding tongue, working to align and to be strong. The Tiger with their eye on the prize and drooling, preparing for a new life of reflecting and shedding light. Challenged by surrender to floating on air and engulfed in flame, at peace with Gemini reversed or breakup with lover, no reunion, and the Knight of Pentacles proposing to get their wish in a twist of fate and sudden event, or Libra reversed and Scorpio upright. And then we have Sag and Aries both upright and reversed, and Pisces here as well at the end, at 638, which is the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. Unfair withholding and coming clean, the Knight of Swords reversed, holding their tongue and reflecting, challenged by surrendering and at peace, at rest, working to align with floating on air, through the Ring of Fire, ignited to break up, or by Gemini reversed, or lover of another world, no reunion, and the Knight of Pentacles offer to self-love in downturn and drama at 641, which is the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, self-love, spiritual love, new love. And sudden events, explosions, eruptions, epiphanies, and or orgasm in an awakening here. And that message in the beginning from my mother was definitely equating passing over, getting her sexual energy back. She was bringing up the chastity belt, that she left that behind with her body. And now she's free to experience her third energy. It was a very amazing feeling, actually. So I'm going to pull an energy deck card for you guys. I'm just going to make this a quick one. All right, so for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know and learn for the twin flames today? What is the takeaway? And if there's a message from my mother, I'll take that too. Let's clear all blocks. It's a positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is our message? Mother Mary, do you have a message for us? There you go. Keep it light. Cornucopia. 11 is justice, truth, and balance. And caring connections. What more can you ask for? The 14 of the Temperance card, the higher love, the angels. Aw, that was such a nice message. The underlying energy, there's my mother. 50 is the combination of the Strength card and the 10 of Cups. And so her family's now ended, but she has always been the pillar of strength. They were even saying that about her yesterday. Your mother is so strong, because she's just been in and out of the hospital twice for COVID. So, all right. So, and, you know, my mom, she's been struggling a long time. So she was getting weak at this point before any of the flu happened. So this is that one. I'm going to give you a Journey of Love card. We're not going to do Scooby right now, but let's see what the Journey of Love has to say. Love, what is our message here? Okay, drop into your heart. 68 is the Page of Pentacles. Starting something new, right? Get to start life all over again. 38 is the Queen of Cups, which has been coming up several times, the Pearl Threaded. And there's two more cards here that want to be seen. 22 is Loving All That Is, which is the Fool. And here is the 16 of the Tower, which is today had the Tower energy and the heart of the moment. So let's see here. So look at this card. This is Drop Into Your Heart. And this literally looks like where the pearl is starting. As then they change the Pearl Threaded to the blues and greens, right, to go up the chakra ladder of the 38 of the Queen of Cups, going from the Page of Pentacles, and then going outside of yourself as my mother leaves her body and loving all that is with the 22, the Fool, with an open heart and a leap of faith, and loving it all. To the heart of the moment of the 16, the Tower moment, the sudden moment of release, where everything is red, where everything is about the heart, and all the light rushes in around you. Maybe she's trying to show us what she's seeing as she transitioned. For this one's showing me like how much, you know, she wasn't able to move herself. So you can imagine it's kind of an orgasmic release of just to be able to hold your arms up and put them around something, even if something's not there. She could move again. She's no longer trapped in that body of hers. So I'm going to read Drop Into Your Heart. The bottom of the deck is the choice. The choice to stay, or do I stay or do I go? 62 is the release that was reversed in the read today, the choice. And choosing to go. Okay, drop into your heart is number 68. And that's interesting because we had the swan earlier today. Drop into your heart is, the swan was right before this one. There's a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us, though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realizing that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer to the divine, gently bowing your forehead to your hands in prayer. Connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like you to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble, or of course, joy. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift, that it may return to you something special, some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart, and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you shall be graced with a gift in return. And the poem reads, longing. The dance to move beyond the feeling that draws me forward to a place born within, that calls my soul to feel complete. And there we go. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. I love you, Mom. Rise and be loved, guys. Bye.